thoughts that come to my mind that are on the side of ego and in the direction of ego. My fear is that this thought controls others' lives. For example, I had a fight with my girlfriend. The thoughts and feelings inside me are that she would feel bad without me now, and she would regret what she said, or that she felt lonely and needed me. When this feeling and thought comes to mind, I fear that these thought energies would really make my girlfriend miserable and I actually control her life. And she always says to me, I ruined her life. In the last 7 years, and I control her life with my thoughts and energy, and I think she is somewhat right, and the power of what I desire is great. Is it possible that I really could have control her life? I have OCD and I can't control my thoughts, and my solar plexus chakra has been under intense pressure in recent years. And when these thoughts and feelings come, I feel guilty and scared that I really ruined her life and that my chest and stomach get hot. What I should do when these thoughts and feelings come? I'm sorry my question took so long. I hope I was able to get what I meant. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, that's really ironic that I made fun of how long your question was, and then you have all these OCD thoughts about guilt. That's ironic, isn't it? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to exacerbate that. Everything's energy, and I think that I'm so sensitive to energy that I homed in on that. OCD is a MF. That's a really sexist thing to say. I apologize to all the women out there. It really is a very difficult thing to handle. From what I understand about OCD, is it's an area in the brain that is overactive, and it can cause hell untreated medically. I'm not into prescription drugs, predominantly because they're tested on animals, which I think is horrible, but also because they're very sympathetic and not always very holistic. But I think there's exceptions. You know, when somebody's really ill, and when there's something like this, there is maybe stuff that can help it. And so it might be something that you explore, because OCD untreated is hellish. It's really hellish, and I'm so sorry that that's appearing. It's really impersonal. It's just an area in the brain which is overactive. I don't understand it medically, but I do know untreated, it's very difficult to handle with mindfulness or with spirituality. And I don't think that taking medication negates spirituality in any way. I speak to people that have OCD and they take medication for it, and they have it under control. And it is karmic, having OCD in a way. Everything is karmic. That again doesn't mean that you're guilty. And basically, some people that have OCD, they really think everything's their fault, and they really get stuck with that guilt. And there is nothing that's your fault. It's a lie. It's not true. But your minds get sort of stuck on this circular pattern of thinking. There is holistic ways that can support OCD, but you need to be really proactive with it. And the problem with OCD is it gets you stuck. I wouldn't necessarily recommend even doing chakra work with OCD. I would go to a specialist if you can in OCD, maybe a holistic specialist. I don't know that. Maybe other people have suggestions and they could put it in the comments box below, not in Skype, but in the YouTube comments box. You are not guilty for anything. You're not guilty for what's happening to your girlfriend. You are part of life just like she is. You're both happening. You're both evolving. You've both come from everything. There isn't an independent you there that's guilty of anything. You are not guilty. You are not guilty. But I don't think that anything I can say now will be strong enough to combat that OCD. I really think that you should go to a specialist to help you with it and aid you with it. I hope that helped. Thank you for writing in, and thank you for exposing that. I think you're very brave to do that. Yes. But that's enough I have to say on that. And please, if anyone else has experiences on it, please put it in the comments box below on the YouTube video so that I can see it and possibly get help. On my website, I do also have a psychiatrist. You go to the reference page, and she's American, and she also can prescribe natural medicines that can help with this type of thing. And she can also prescribe medicines from some pharmaceutical companies. She can do both. Yes. Thank you. Thank you everyone else for participating, that's asked questions, that's exposed themselves, that's been vulnerable. I really appreciate everybody that calls in and writes in, and I wish you everything. I really do. I wish you everything. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a beautiful week, and I